Hello guys, welcome you all back to the TA Effect GA channel on YouTube. If this is your first time joining me on this channel, please do well to subscribe, like this video, and don't forget to share with all your loved ones. Did you know the number of international students who seek asylum in Canada has more than doubled in the past 5 years, according to the Government of Canada data obtained under an access to information request? Due to this, the Information Minister of Canada has come out with some serious warnings that will affect the international student visa program at once. He gave these warnings just yesterday, last Tuesday, just yesterday, that is 27th of February 2024. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share to your loved ones as I walk you through the important information that he gave. The Information Minister, Mark Miller, warned yesterday, Tuesday, that Ottawa, which is the capital of Ontario, is ready to step in and shut down shady schools that are abusing the international student program if the provinces don't crack down. He said that there is a responsibility to go around. He said this on Parliament Hill ahead of the weekly cabinet meeting. He added that I just think that some of the really, really bad actors are in the private sphere and those need to be shut down. He added that provinces are responsible for addressing problems in the post-secondary sector concerning international students, but if they won't, Ottawa will. He added that more than 900,000 foreign students had visas in Canada last year, which is more than 3 times the number a decade ago. So critics have questioned the dramatic spike in international students at shady post-secondary institutions and flagged concerns about some using the program as a backdoor to permanent residency. The recognized institution model that was launched in the fall still is very pertinent to the discussion because we will be able to separate the wheat from the chaff. This is what he added. And perhaps even if provinces don't assume their responsibility, we will shut down institutions ourselves if they don't do a good enough job. This is his closing remarks that he gave. So, upon seeing this, we came to deduce that there are two bigger reasons why he gave these warnings. First of all, which is Miller said there are problems across the college sector, but some of the worst offenders are private institutions, and those institutions need to go. This is why they do not give PGWP, that is post graduation work permit, to these private public institutions anymore. Yes, starting fall of 2024, every person who enrolls in a private institution here in Canada, after your studies, you are not eligible to access what your post graduation work permit. So, in other words, once you are done with your studies, you need to go back to your home country. Yes. So the second thing that he added was, in addition to private colleges, Miller also called out some schools that have seen spikes in asylum claims from international students. Note, these are international students who actually had study permits, came into Canada, and now they want to seek refugee status. So asylum claims from international students at one Seneca College increased from 300 in 2022 to almost 700 in 2023. Also, at Conestoga College, claims jumped from 106 to 106 in 2022 to 450 in 2023 during that same period. So Miller called these increases alarming and totally unacceptable. Due to this, they are giving these warnings to these schools. So he actually added that these schools are actually in the top 10 of international students who are actually trying to seek asylum status in Ontario. These schools happen to be in the top 10. So he added that this increases are alarming and totally unacceptable. So for this reason, the Ontario government has voiced its displeasure with the federal government decision to cap on international student enrollment. Please, if you've watched to this point, please do what to subscribe and give me a thumbs up for this video. So now, let's look at some of the asylum stats in Canada. So the number of international students who seek asylum in Canada has more than doubled in the past 5 years, which I already said according to the Government of Canada data obtained under and access to information request. The number of refugee claims made by study permit holders has gone up about 2.7 times to 4,880 cases last year, from 1,335 in 2018. So this is to say that in 2018, the total the number of refugee claims from international students was just 1,835. And now, last year, 2023, the number of refugee claims by international students gone up to 4,880. As all we know is what the international student population also surged by approximately 1.4 times in the same period. So over the past 5 years, a total of 15,935 international students filed refugee claims in the country. So approximately like 16,000 international students have filed for refugee claims in the past 5 years. Whilst more than 1% of international students ended up seeking protection in Canada. Now, let's look at let's look at the information minister expressing his displeasure at Parliament Hill. Let's watch this video.
Obviously, private colleges have their responsibility. The private-public relationships and arrangements do have had an exponential jump. You have the Conestogas, the Senecas of the world. They have some of the highest asylum claims in Canada. They're in the top 10, 800 last year. That is totally unacceptable. That spike is alarming, and that spike exists in the public schools as well. They have some work to do in terms of the quality of the education that they provide to these people and the people that they engage to recruit people abroad. So there's a responsibility to go around, Catherine. I just think that some of the really, really bad actors are in the private sphere, and those need to be shut down. But there is responsibility across the board, and we're willing to assume it. We just need the provinces in question, in this case Ontario, to assume their responsibility.
The colleges are saying they were doing what you told them. The colleges are saying they're doing what you told them to do, bringing in people, international students, to help deal with the labor situation. What responsibility does the government bear in this?
Well, look, we all have our share of responsibility, but there's a bit of, colleges are coming in and pleading excellence. They're now pleading innocence. They're now at the next step in looking at how they actually need to reform and get their own ships in order. If you look at some of the stats, only 2% of the permits were going into nursing. They're going into other fields that are not exactly connected to the area of study. That's not an education system that the International Visa Program is intended to support.
Yes, that is from the Immigration Minister, Mark Miller. He gave these announcements just yesterday, Tuesday, 27th of February, 2024. Yes, as we can all refer from the video, he stated that just 2% of all the study permits that they've been issuing out have been going to nursing. So this is to say that they actually have some area of study that they are looking for. But due to these private institutions, like the career colleges and those private institutions, they are not really focused on how and what the international student program is actually intended to do. All that they are doing is just to bring in international students, take tuition, and make more money. But he being from the other side of things, he thinks those schools are not really helping what the international student program was made to do. So as a result, he's going to shut those schools down. He is not going to do, but otherwise is going to do those things, right? So please is actually to inform us all that if you are planning of maybe relocating to Canada through the student route, please do well to watch this video that I have right here, and it talks about some of the programs that they are actually looking for. Yes, please do well to watch it after this video. It will help you help you make the right choices, so you don't end up doing any random program, because every day the immigration minister is coming out with new reforms. Then you wouldn't want to be caught up in the middle of maybe doing any program, and maybe 3 months to your graduation, you hear that that program will not be eligible for permanent residency and stuff, right? So do well to watch this video, and then it will actually help you in making the right choices. Yes. So please, if you've watched to this point, please do well to subscribe. Please do well to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and please don't forget to share with all your loved ones. If you're watching and you have any comments as well, please leave them in the comment section and I'll address them for you. Yes. Thank you very much for sticking with the TA Effect GH. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in my next video.